Hi there, this is the Mystic Mind. I see you're ready for another magic class. There's a prerequisite. This is the third file in a series, so if you want to get the full effect, go back and listen to the others. You may still continue if you haven't checked out the series. All you need to do is focus, play along, and relax. If you've listened to the others, you know that there is a spell you must do in order to enter the University of Mystic Arts. So let's get right to it. Get comfortable, take a deep breath in and out. Remember, the key to spellcasting is focus and intention. You know that your intention is to relax, experience hypnosis, and take yourself to that magical world inside of your mind. So go ahead and focus on that intention. Right now, think about what it would feel like to instantly and automatically let yourself relax completely once you hear the word drop at the end of the spell. How would it feel in your body? How would it feel in your mind? There's no right or wrong answer. Now, repeat after me, either in your head or out loud, the following spell. Repeat these words. With these words, I speak truth. As this body slows and stops. With this breath, there's a path, space for my mind to drop. Close your eyes and relax. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Notice yourself starting to find comfort wherever you are in this moment. Maybe you need to shift or move to a more relaxing position. Maybe you need to deepen your breath. Maybe it'll help to go to that space in your mind where you can access your personal magic. Go ahead and allow yourself to find comfort in the here and now. And repeat once more. With these words, I speak truth. As this body slows and stops. With this breath, there is a path, space for my mind to drop. Relax even deeper, 10 times deeper than before. Today's class is about spellcasting, but it incorporates some of the concepts of the potion class too. The potion class talked about how you can create unique experiences for yourself. But to be precise in spellcasting, you must focus deeply. Class is being held outdoors on the campus quad, an open lawn space connecting many of the buildings with walking paths. The professor found a space far enough away from others to limit background distractions. The professor explains that class is being held outdoors to be in better connection with those powerful elements that move magic energy. To properly practice spellcasting, it helps to feel that connection to this energy. To that end, the professor tells everyone, including you, right now, to take another deep breath in and notice the sensation of air flowing through your nose and into your body, nourishing it, giving you exactly what you need, and out. Notice the feeling of your body being completely supported by whatever it is resting on. Feel the connection between you and that foundation. Know that you can trust that foundation. Now, if you can, press your palms together now. Then rub them together quickly until you feel heat generating. Once you feel that heat generating, you can relax your arms and your hands back where they were and feel that buzz, feel that energy. Now imagine that buzzing energy flowing from your hands through your arms, up into your shoulders, and dropping down through your entire body. Feel that energy through your whole body. This energy is yours to guide and direct. So just go ahead and relax into that energy. Take a deep breath in and out and sink into that energy. Good. Now that you feel that connection, there are two prime elements you need to know about spellcasting. Before you hear the first one, you should know that in previous classes, we focused a lot on magic words. This class will teach you how you can perform spells without magic words. And to do so, you need to understand the first element, cause and effect. You see, magic words are only a bridge. It's a signal to help direct your magic. Eventually, you can get to a point where magic words are not needed because you'll be able to follow that sense of magic from one state to another. If any of this is unclear, it's okay. We'll demonstrate in a moment. So you have a sense of the tangible energy, but there's also the mental energy. That's where the focus and intention comes in, those fundamentals from earlier classes. For the first demonstration, the professor announces that they will perform a freeze spell on everyone and explain the steps. Step 1, connect with the tangible energy. So breathe in and out. Feel the air move through you. Really focus on it. 2, connect with the mental energy. Think to yourself, freeze when you hear a snap. Freeze when you hear the snap. Now at this point, be aware that the mystical energy is still contained, but there will be a shift, an energy transfer as soon as the snap occurs. In the past, it was magic words. Now it's just thought. It's the association, the pure intention of freezing when you hear a snap with nothing obstructing it. No critical thoughts, no distractions, just one single thought that can be easily transferred as soon as you hear a snap. You can move around if you want now, but the intention has already been set. You're creating this experience for yourself. The effect is the freeze. The cause is contained in the sound of a snap and an intention. And as soon as that snap occurs, the spell will be released, and it will happen instantly. And you can try not to think about what will happen when the spell is activated, when you hear the snap. But there may be a small part of you thinking about it, which means the spell has already been activated to some degree. The intention has already been established in 3, 2, freeze. Feel that magic slow your muscles to a stop, either immediately or eventually. And you may find that your body simply does not want to move. The more you try to move, the more you can feel stuck in place. You came to a freeze by listening this far after all, knowing you can always move if you need to, and maybe you did shift, noticing the difference, noticing how your limbs feel locked, harder to move than before, until it's easy to not move at all, and you can just let yourself be overcome with the thought that it will be more comfortable to remain still. Quiet stillness. Still breathing deeply. Comfortable. Spellbound. The professor demonstrates how they can modify the spell by switching the intention. For instance, on the next snap, open your eyes but remain frozen in place. The intention of opening your eyes has been planted. You can observe it for yourself. You're thinking about it or formulating the idea of some version of yourself opening your eyes at the sound of the snap. The intention has been set. The cause will be the energy contained in the intention, energy that will flow without obstruction at the sound of the snap. Open your eyes. Good. Cause and effect. Still pulled into a spell. And to further demonstrate how this spell need not be connected to any magic words or even a sound, I'm just going to talk. And as I talk, I'll cast the melting spell. Listen carefully and you'll know exactly when it will happen. The words will guide you and tell you exactly when to completely relax, melt, and let go, knowing that it is the cause within your intention that creates the effect of the spell. So if it is a hypnotic experience you want to have, you can have it by completely and totally letting go. And if the spell hasn't hit you yet, you'll know when it has. You'll know when the spell has been cast, and you can just close your eyes, unfreeze, and melt. Deeply relax now. Deeply relax now. And if you think about all that exists as you connect to that magic within, when you think about how elements transition into different states, how ice melts in the presence of heat, how energy moves through different states, how planets move with a cosmic force that is moving through all things, that is moving through you. You can melt now into that feeling. Move with the magic that pulls you down and is casting its spell on you. Eyes closed now, relaxing completely now, letting everything go, drifting into the cosmos, drifting into the spaces between spaces. Eyes closed now, swimming in the whimsy of magical energy, casting a spell. And eventually, you'll start to notice the spell is now on a temporary loop. You'll start to feel this urge to open your eyes if your eyes were closed and move around. Move around and shift if you haven't already. And if you're just listening and thinking about moving until you do, that's okay. Because after about 5 seconds, freeze like a statue, and then melt again, unfreezing and relaxing every part of your body and mind until you feel the magic wake you up again, and you can just wake up without thinking about it. You wake up and open your eyes without thinking about it, and at a point that feels right for you, maybe in about 5 or so seconds, freeze. Freeze where you are, and then just sleep even deeper. You might find yourself continuing this loop. You might find it nice to just continue the loop, waking up, moving around, freezing, and dropping. Waking up, reorienting yourself, freeze. And each time freezing your mind and your body before letting it all go, before relaxing even more than you did on the last loop. Waking up, shifting into a different state, freeze, and drop until you feel yourself waking up again. And in about 5 seconds, in about 5 seconds. That's right. Just dropping deeper and deeper. And you can feel yourself waking up again and continuing the loop all on your own. Because every time you continue the loop, you become even more spellbound. Every time you continue the loop, you'll follow the magic with each cause and effect. The loops take you deeper, which makes it harder to wake up, which means each loop takes you deeper, which makes it even harder to wake up. But you're in a loop, you're spellbound, and it's happening all on its own. You can notice the connections, how freezing leads to dropping, and how dropping leads to trying to open your eyes, which leads to dropping. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. The magic that is flowing through you to create this experience is the same magic connected to the earth and to the spaces in between and to the cosmos. To move through the magic, putting you in a spell, and to feel that connection, to feel yourself shift and move or freeze and drop while deeply tethered to the roots of your own power, to be aware that, students, is true magic. Stop the loop and sleep even deeper. Relax completely. Embrace the stillness that is flowing through your body. As you come back to campus, as the fog from the spell clears, and you remember you were attending a class, you're standing on the quad with your classmates, and you can feel the magic that seemed to blanket the area, dissolve and shimmering, bright-colored smoke. The professor continues and explains the second element of spellcasting is resonance. Remember, magic must move unobstructed. That means every part of your mind and body must match up with the energy you're sending to cause the effect. So let's practice. Let's practice the laughing spell that you will cast to yourself. Right now, you're completely relaxed. In this state, try to connect to that sense of magic within. Maybe it feels light. Maybe it feels heavy. Maybe it feels like a buzzing energy. Just notice that feeling of connection. Extend that feeling of connection as if there was a line drawing from the source of magic, running all the way down in the center of the earth and into your sense of self. Then feel that line drawing from the source of magic coming directly from above, from space, from the universe, connected, a direct line leading right to you. Let that sense of magic build as you establish your intention for this spell. Laughter. Be aware of that connection to your magic and your connection to all things, to memories, to people, to the earth, to the stars. Let that intention to laugh as soon as you hear the sound of a snap, fill you up. Remember that spells are never about some external source. It is a force within. So imagine you have access to every source of laughter you can think of, and you can travel through the magic connection you have established. So let your subconscious bring a funny experience or thought into the front of your mind, the first funny thing you can think of, so that you don't just believe you will respond instantly and automatically, but you start to know that you will respond instantly and automatically, and you will start laughing as soon as you hear the snap. The fact that you're thinking about laughing is a good sign. You're finding resonance with the idea, and you're setting up the chain reaction, the cause that will lead to the effect of laughing. What usually happens when something so silly, so ridiculous, so hilarious that you start to think about laughing? You start to laugh even more, feeling the effect of your own magic, and sleep deeply and relax everything completely. You can stop laughing and just let it all go, allowing the fog of the spell to pass and returning back to the class as you and your classmates are still gathered on the quad, although some students are taking longer to emerge from their laughing spell. The professor continues and announces it's your turn to do some spellcasting completely on your own. Think about a positive quality or feeling you want to bring into your experience when you leave campus, when you wake up from the spell that you've created. How would you like to feel? Try to keep it one word, something easy to remember. Happiness, joy, energy, clarity, confidence, ease, love. Whatever it is that you want to be under the spell of, hold that one word inside of your mind, like you are carefully gathering it all up, as if you're scooping up water. Now connect to your magic. Feel that connection. Feel that connection running through you now, from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes and through the earth. Feel the momentum of that one word you picked flowing through you, a strong line flowing from the earth through you and to the stars. Allow your subconscious to bring to mind all the things that remind you of that feeling or quality. Imagining it traveling through that flow of magic that is directly connected with you. Set the intention. Feel your intention. Allow that intention to be completely unobstructed by any other thoughts. Every positive memory, every sound, every feeling that is associated with that one word that you picked has transformed into magic energy, and you've got a hold of it. And as soon as you hear the snap to wake up fully from this experience, that energy from your spell will be released, and you will feel the effects for at least an hour. As soon as you wake up from this experience, you will feel the essence of that word you chose in your mind and body. You will move and respond and be in sync with that feeling, and this will last at least an hour. Go ahead and repeat the following. With these words, I speak truth. In a clear and restful state. With this breath, there is a path, space for my mind to wake. And to ensure we're all back from class, 1, coming up out of trance if you haven't already, 2, 3, 4, Up, 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 returning to the room, back to full awareness, feeling that magic continue for the next hour at the count of 5. Wide awake, 5. Wide awake. Enjoy the effects of your spell. Until next time, remember to focus, play along, and relax.